Right, good morning everybody. Hello guys, DJ Bagpuss here and welcome to my match preview of the World Cup final. Yes, the 2018 World Cup final as France take on Croatia. This is my match preview. I'll be bringing you guys a match review after the game has concluded later on today. And also I want to say that I do apologise there was no match preview or match review of England's third place playoff against Belgium. I will be talking about that in a separate video in the next coming days. So, in regards to this World Cup final as France take on Croatia, it's not the final that we wanted to watch, ladies and gentlemen. I can think of another team that I'd want there rather than Croatia. But it is France against Croatia. And obviously France narrowly beat Belgium by a 1-0 to book their place in the World Cup final. And Croatia, despite having a really poor start and going to goal down to England on Wednesday night, they equalised in the second half and they took us to extra time. And because they played better in the second half and during extra time, they got themselves the winning goal and they held on to that goal that Mario Mandzukic got to put Croatia in the World Cup final. Now, this is going to be a very interesting World Cup final because on paper you look at it and you look at the two sides and you say that France should win this all day long and win this rather comfortably. France are a better side than Croatia, frankly. They've got much better players. They've got a better just all-round kind of squad, where Croatia have just got, Croatia have got a good team. They've got some incredible players, the likes of, Modric, Rakitic, but, I wouldn't, describe Croatia as a world-class team. So, France obviously are going into this as, huge favourites, but let's not underestimate Croatia because not only are they going to be up for this, I mean, it's a World Cup final. If you're not up for a World Cup final, you're not going to be up for any game ever in, in your entire football career. You're just not going to be up for any kind of game. But, Croatia are a good side and they can put something together. What I'm looking at it is that France have got so much pace and power going forward that I think should France, run out of the blocks, come flying out of the blocks and kind of get a couple of early goals, the pace of, Mbappe, Griezmann, they've got Giroud to hold up the play to allow Griezmann and Mbappe to get in and break away into space. They've got such a powerful midfield of, Matuidi, Kante, Pogba. They've got a world-class goalkeeper in Hugo Lloris. They've got such a stable and solid defensive line. So France have all got an all-round world-class side. And I think that, Croatia need to stay in the game for as long as possible to have any sort of chance. It could be one of these finals that do go to extra time or penalties. Should, Croatia be stubborn and, keep denying France, chance of breaking away and getting into, attacking areas and kind of getting chances. The longer that Croatia stay in the game and are, drawing, or even if they can, snatch a goal if they go on the counter. I do think it's going to be one of those games where France will dominate for large parts and will dominate the game overall. Whether that they can get a goal to show for that, it remains to be seen. But Croatia will definitely have a game plan to sit, be calm, compact, solid, and then try and hit France where it hurts on the break. And France, are liable to a goal or two over this World Cup tournament. They have conceded goals here or there. So, it would be, at all surprise if Croatia, got a goal. And I do think they're going to score today. But my kind of final conclusion is that despite all of that, I do think France's quality will be just a little bit too much for Croatia to handle. And in the end, France will get themselves a win. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I don't think France are going to absolutely rip Croatia to shreds, but I do think they're going to get the win, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 France win. I think France are going to win the World Cup. I think probably even Croatia might even score first, but as I said, I think France's quality right at the very end will be the reason why they go on to lift the trophy later on this afternoon. A 3-1 win sounds like a pretty comfortable day for France, but I think they will get 2 goals like in the 80th, 85th minute to kind of seal the deal. But it's going to be a close, tight and cagey affair. But in the end, in my opinion, I think France are going to just about do enough and go on to be World Cup champions. They're going to be champions of the world. So stay tuned for my match review that I will be doing once the game is concluded. And I'm going to be doing a video where I react to all of my World Cup predictions, and that will be coming down later on. Along with side of that, we'll be doing an England video and lots of other videos. This is the busiest month in DJ Bagpuss history. We've got a lot of more videos coming up, despite the fact that my World Cup content is coming to an end. So if you enjoyed this preview, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to if you're only around here, and check out my great content as well. And like I said, I'll rejoin you later on today for the France versus Croatia match review. Until next time, this is DJ Bagpuss. Take care, and I shall speak to you all later. Take care, and I shall see you all very, very, very soon.